Good evening to Mary's Elementary families. We're excited to welcome you to our family pajama party literacy night. Now, I want you to get nice and cozy with your family and get ready for a fun evening of literacy with our bullpup mascot Buddy. And as I'm going to read the story to one of my favorites, The Napping House. Now, before we get started, get your popcorn and your juice ready, make your refreshments, and then we're going to enjoy watching this together. All right, there are a few activities that you're going to do with your family afterwards to retell the story. So listen carefully and watch Buddy as he helps us out as I read the story, The Napping House. The Napping House by Audrey Wood and illustrated by Dawn Wood. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny on a cozy bed where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child on a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that dog, there is a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat, there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse, there is a flea. Can it be? A wakeful flea on a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse, who scares the cat, ew! Who claws the dog, who thumps the child, who bumps Granny, who breaks the bed, in a napping house where no one now is sleeping. The end. The Napping House, one of my favorite books. I hope you enjoyed it. Now you and your family, while you're continuing to enjoy your popcorn and Kool-Aid, have been given some activities that you can do at home. Now, There's a retelling activity. This one is the Balance the Bed Steam Challenge. And your challenge is to build a bed out of popsicle sticks that were included in your packet, and glue dots that will support all the characters that we just had from the story The Napping House. Glue a character from the story on each cup and build a bed out of popsicle sticks. Whoops. And glue dots to support all of the cups. Now get your blueprint ready. There's a place, and then how many cups did your bed hold without falling over? So a great STEM project right there. Also, the Napping House sequence pictures. Here is a set of pictures of all the characters. You can cut them apart and glue them in order and see if you can remember the characters in sequence as they were in the Napping House. And here is your sequencing sheet. And don't forget, we like to summarize our books. And so here's a summary sheet that has your title, author, character, setting. What was the problem? What was the solution? What was the outcome? Give your summary. And then we have tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. All kinds of things here. What characters did you like the best and why? Draw a picture. So all kinds of things that you can compare and contrast, and write or draw the sequence of how you prepared your popcorn and juice for your refreshments tonight. So all kinds of activities for you to do. I hope you enjoyed celebrating Literacy Night with us. Continue with your family, and remember, literacy, most important, so always be a good reader. Have a great evening.